The character I play, Harry Mansell, I think, he's unique in the sense of he grew up in a very unorthodox family, surrounded by the love of his family, though, and I think he has a mutual love back to that family. And he will put everything to the side and everything on the line for his family. The character seems to be well versed in multiple things, very different skill sets. He seems like a well-traveled man, and I think, in my imagination of Harry Mansell and the whole Mansell family, is that David brought the boys into the business in their teenage years, maybe around the same age as we find Brady Mansell in this film. And at that age, maybe the boys had to pick up a gun or pick up a weapon and defend their life or take a life. I don't think they had a lot of fun in their lives. In fact, they say in this draft that the funnest day of Harry's life and Hutch's life was the 1 week that they spent in Plummersville. And for me, Harry, he's fun, he's cool, but he will bust your ass. You think about how Harry fights, he fights on whatever vibe he's feeling. He's a vibe fighter. So we saw him in the first film where he was using a sniper rifle to take out enemies. This part of the story, we see that he's been hanging out in Osaka. Maybe he spent some time in Kyoto. I think he may have spent a couple of months in Okinawa, which is the foundation of karate. And I think he's absorbed these Japanese skill into his fighting techniques. The thing that I love about the character Hutch in the Nobody sequels is that he actually can take a punch. In most action films, the good guy never gets hit. He's always accurate and precise. But no, Hutch is like his family life. It's a little bit, it's a little bit unpredictability. It's a little bit of, take a punch, give a punch. And it's not so cookie cut. And I think that's when you watch these action sequences, it has a level of reality. When you think about, Bob Odenkirk, who's had a great career acting in TV dramas, comedies, spin-offs into his own, when you watch Better Call Saul, you see that he's just seasoned and he's comfortable in his art. And I think once an artist becomes comfortable in their art, they have a freedom to express it in different ways. So whether he's here to make you laugh or he's here to kick some ass, it's an expression of his art, an expression of his growth as an artist. And some people say when they saw Nobody that he was an unlikely action hero. And then after they saw it, they put him right in the category, action hero.